What is going on, guys? I am finally back making another video. It has been a while. It has been, I think, since like April or something is my last video. And there are reasons for that, and we will discuss that today. So today's video is basically like an update video. The last video I made, I basically was like an overview, like a walk around of the Jetta. Since then, we've done a couple things to it. One of those things I absolutely love, and I can't wait to show you guys. Hopefully you guys like it, but we'll get into that later. First, there's a couple things that I would like to kind of address. I guess the first thing is the reason why I haven't been making videos, and that's because when I started vlogging, I picked up a GoPro Hero 8, and that was going to be my primary vlog camera. And phenomenal camera, but really it wasn't really cutting it for me. It definitely lacked some features. The audio quality was pretty bad, and it's a fixed camera. Great for other things, but wasn't really working out for me. Plus, I hated the fact that it just looked like GoPro footage, and it was very weird when I took my footage from my Sony a7 III, put them together. It just didn't look right, and I don't want to upload content that I'm not happy with. Now, the flip side is I also have the Sony a7 III. But with that, it's attached to my cage, and then there's a small microphone attached. Then all that's attached to a Joby mini tripod, and I still can't see what I'm recording. So if I want to put a monitor on it, it just makes it so heavy and it's cumbersome. And to be honest, I actually almost dropped the camera off the tripod because the little trigger button to detach it from the tripod is so easy to press. I'm just not risking it. It's just honestly, it's heavy after a while. It's cumbersome. I think it might be a little too complicated for shooting vlogs, where the GoPro is a little simple to use. But so that's kind of one of the reasons why I haven't been making videos. The second reason is kind of a little bit of a loss of inspiration. Life has been pretty busy right now. I've been so busy with work, and there's always seems to be something going on the weekends with like friends and whatnot. And this can also kind of tie into, since the beginning of May, me and a group of friends have started it's the Tri-State Social Distancing Cruise. It's a mouthful, it's a little hard to say. We started a cruise page, and this was during quarantine. We're all stuck inside, but we wanted to get people together. So we wanted to get people together and get out of the house and do some fun car stuff without basically risking catching the virus. So we organized this cruise. So we've already done since then about 3 or 4 cruises. We've done a couple barbecues, and then usually after all this, there's like an after party at a friend's house over in New Jersey. So a lot of weekends have been really busy, and to be honest, I started to record some of these things. I might actually do a montage, or just like I might do like a montage video later on. But I kind of, I didn't really want to feel like I had to record everything, because I wanted to enjoy that moment with all my friends and just have a good time and not have to worry about anything. And also, there's been some personal things throughout the last month or two that I've been dealing with, but I'm not gonna get into that. So that's basically the main reason why I have not been shooting video. Also, there's no events coming up. And speaking of events, let's get into this. Tuner Revolution Philly is coming up in, I think, 3 weeks. About 3 weeks. So I'm registered for that. My buddy Scott is registered. He has a Mark 7 GTI, the wide body GTI. You've seen it in my photos. Both of us are registered. So if you see me, please come say hi. I mean, I'm probably gonna be running around like crazy trying to get my footage because I'm dying to get my equipment out and start filming another video other than these vlogs. So I'm gonna be running around like a nut that day, but if you see me, just come say hi. That'd be awesome. So that's the second update. And yeah, it's fine. It's July 11th that I'm recording this, and there's actually some things happening. There's still actually plenty of shows and events that have been canceled since. There's been a few Cars and Coffees. Overall, you know, the summer, the beginning of summer has been great because, you know, these people, this group of friends that I've been hanging out with, they're more like family to me now. And the summer has been so interesting, being able to do all this fun stuff. But I'm excited to get back to the car shows. There's plenty coming up. So besides Tuner Revolution, we finally just booked our houses, 2 houses, I believe it's 2 houses, 1 or 2 houses for H2O. I am so excited to get down there. I hope that H2O this year isn't affected by this whole virus. And I hope they're not gonna be, you know, who knows what to expect really. H2O, H2O is H2O. So yeah, the last time that I recorded, I showed you a brief overview of my car. Since then, we have done a couple more things to it, and I'm about to show you in a minute. Double check and see. I gotta get my keys. Where are my keys? They're upstairs. Let me grab them. All right, got my keys. Let's go look at the car. Oh, it's so bright out. We're actually getting a nice day today because yesterday, a couple days ago, I took the car out and I brought it home because it was in the storage unit, and it poured all day yesterday. Thank God today's a nice day. I want to get this thing out today to get some pictures of it. I just woke up super early this morning, washed it, detailed it. So, well, let's get into this. I have to air the car out first. So about a little over a month ago, I ordered new front control arms because I wanted more camber out of the front. I kind of wanted to match the rear of, I'm at about -7. I wanted to match the front to the rear because I really wanted that matching camber look. So I ended up ordering new control arms for the front. And let's just say that it didn't really go quite as I had hoped it would. So Sean helped me put them in. They're tubular front control arms made by Eurologic. So Sean helped me put these in and get them adjusted. And I originally put about -4.5 degrees into it, which wasn't as much as I wanted. But on the alignment rack in the shop, we looked at it and I'm like, I don't think this is gonna clear over the fender. And lo and behold, it did not clear over the fender. It definitely, it actually flexed, and you can actually kind of see it right now. It flexed I don't know if you can see this, but it's kind of like pulling my fender in. It's kind of flexing right here, and I'm not crazy about it. It also is still pulling my fender out a little bit more. We adjusted it, but we had so many fitment issues. Now, if you're not familiar with it, I kind of knew I was going to run into this issue, but I didn't think it was going to be this bad. So essentially, I have the fixed camber plates up top on the Slam Series bags that I have on the car. With the control arms in, basically it pushes the wheel out. So it pushes the hub out. It won't camber the wheel in. So the more that I adjust it, the more it pokes way too much. And I had fitment issues, and I kind of saw it coming, but I didn't think it was going to be that bad. So right now we dialed it back to about -3.5, and it's still a little too much. It still hardly fits. Now the other issue I have right now, I had Sean align it, but for some reason it didn't really align properly. So right now my caster is off for some reason. We pulled it off of the alignment rack, and everything was good on the alignment rack, but we pulled it off, and for some reason the caster's off. So it doesn't quite sit properly on this side. On this side, it's actually not too bad. Once I just kind of slip it over the tire a little bit more, it's really not that bad over here. But I think I'm gonna take a little bit more out and then just kind of run what I basically had before, and then just figure out what I'm gonna do next. So the next thing that we did is probably one of my, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of my favorite things I've ever done to this car. And it was a cheap thing, and this might be a little controversial. You guys may love it, you guys may hate it. So let's check it out. Look at that. Just look at that. That looks awesome. That is so cool. This is literally, when I ordered this for the car, I plugged it into my into a battery pack because I wanted to test these lights out. This is the kind of smile that I had on my face when I first saw them light up in person. It was crazy. So yes, I actually ended up getting Underglow for the car, and it is absolutely so awesome. Let me see. Yeah, I ended up getting the Underglow for the car. I absolutely love this. It was the best $70 I've spent in a while. So I ordered the kit off of Amazon, and yeah, like I said, it was about 70 bucks. It's a 6-piece LED strip kit that runs off of Bluetooth. I have it hardwired into the car right now. It was a fairly easy install. The most inconvenient part was having to pull the wheels off, pull the fender liners out, run the wires through. It really wasn't that bad at all. Me and 2 of my friends were able to knock it out in one night. But the result is absolutely worth it. It's so cool. Every time I turn it on, I just smile. It's one of those things. It's like, it's so, I don't know. It's so I don't know. I have no words for it, but it's man, it looks so cool. I love the way the purple looks. I really do. So, but let me show you exactly. So, okay. So basically the kit works like this. So the kit comes in 6 pieces. You get 2 rear strips that go on each corner, the side strips, and then you get 2 front strips. Now on this car, and probably most cars I would imagine, I'm running 2, it's so hard to see in here because it's not dark enough, but I'm running 2 strips in the front. I'm running the strips in the rear that are basically attached to the frame of the car. You can't see any of the strips. Now for back here, I can only run 1 strip, simply because I don't have the room. Yeah, you can kind of see it's kind of hanging up in there, but I don't have the room to have 2 strips. So what we did actually, this was a joint idea between me and Sean. We had an extra strip in the rear we weren't going to use. We were just going to kind of leave it out. We weren't going to use it. So Sean's idea was, why don't we find a place to put this? So what we did was this. Ended up putting the strip in the trunk back here, so it lights up the tank and it matches the underglow that's outside. Now we're going to get into changing everything, but
I mean, let's be honest. I would have had no use for this strip, so I figured let's just put it in the trunk. Yeah, I don't like this mat because it kind of blocks it, but the floor is all, let me see, the floor's all ripped up under here, but we'll get to that another day. So that was a little extra thing. I probably have some pictures or videos that I might throw on this that it's at night, because I'm telling you what, this is bright. This kit is super, super bright. I can probably post, like throw a picture somewhere on here for you of how it looks at night, but it is super bright. So let me get into this real quick and I'll show you how the app works and all the different color modes, because I'm telling you what, there's a lot of color modes and it's really wild. The app is super easy to use. It's a really nice looking app too. It's called LED Hue or something, and when I tell you this thing has so many different modes, it has 120 different modes. Full RGB spectrum, you can change it to whatever you want. And then you have your static, your static colors, like preset colors. Change it to whatever you want. I like the red for my car. But like I said, there's 120 different light chasing modes for this. It's absolutely crazy. I'm just gonna cycle through a couple of these. There's just a lot to go through. I love the glow, that pulsing glow. Now, what's so nice about the app is that you can, let me see if I can, there was another one that's very I'm trying to find it, it's like one of my favorite ones. It might be down here somewhere. Yes, it's this one right here. So you can change the brightness. This is as bright as it gets. You can turn it down a little, or apparently not. No, wait, no, it is. Okay, yeah. Okay, I thought it wasn't working. So I can change the brightness levels right through the app. This is the brightest setting it gets. Then this slider basically controls how fast the light animations are, the light chasing effects move. So you can go really slow. You can go, yeah, that's wild. Let me just say, I can slow it down a little bit. I mean, it really is absolutely cool. So I'm gonna cycle through some more of these modes and whatnot. I think the first one, see, I think that is absolutely cool looking. You can really get an idea of how all the colors look. Now, the other cool thing about this app is that because there's so many different light chasing modes, you can actually set presets, your favorites. So if you hold down on the little heart icon, it pulls this up, and now you can cycle through some of your favorites that you can pick, that you want in the car. That one, everything is illegal, but that is 100% illegal. Yeah, let's have some red and blue lights like I'm the police. Yeah, that'll get me in trouble. But anyways, so you can cycle through some of your favorite modes, and I don't really know why that's on here because I'm not really crazy about it. Red, white, and blue. I actually had this on the car for 4th of July when we were up in the Poconos, and it was a nice little touch to it. So, yeah, cycling through all the modes. It's just so cool. It really is. I absolutely love this. Where's the purple glow? I didn't even see it. So yeah, you can cycle through all your favorite presets and whatnot. I'm really into the purple, the static purple. That looks so cool on my car. Basically, that is the July update for you guys. I don't really know what's next. Actually, I do know what's next for the car. So I'm leaning towards the DKM Stage 2 clutch for this car. And then right after that, I want to get the Unitronic Stage 2 tune. I'm gonna get this Unitronic Stage 2 tuned. And I just want more power. It's really slow. Clutch is slipping real bad right now. And when I take the car out, compared to like my friends' cars, it's so slow. It's just, it feels like it has no power anymore. So a new clutch and a tune, those are the next things on the way. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I just need to save up the money for it because, you know, that stuff's expensive. I really do want to start making more of these videos now that I have this new setup, and it's really nice to use. It's a lot better than the other setups that I was using. So, and we're definitely going to be doing more cruises soon, more parties and stuff. There's all kinds of stuff going on in the summer that I would love to show you guys. I did start recording some other things, some other, you know, parties and cruises that I went by. I might do a little montage video later on because I don't have enough to make a vlog. So we'll see. So, but yeah, it feels good to be back. I can't wait to actually put out another, you know, actual video. Like I said, this year starting with Tuner Evolution. If you've been following the channel long enough, you'll know that it's funny because around this time, I've been shooting video for 2 years now. Tuner Evolution Philly 2018 was the first video that I actually recorded when I first started out. So it's kind of cool that the first one I'm doing this year is also Tuner Evolution. So that's pretty cool. So I'm excited for that. And I hope to see some of you guys out there. I hope the turnout's pretty good. Hopefully this doesn't keep a lot of people away, but I guess we're just gonna have to see. So, but yes, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, keep a lookout for new videos and stuff. I do actually have a couple more that are planned that I would love to do soon. So, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Follow me on Instagram. Whatever. If you have any questions about anything, please leave them in the comments below. I'm also going to leave a link to the LED Underglow that I have on my car. So if you're interested in that, that's where you can find it. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.